This composition draws on the core ideas from the 3 sections of Chapter 8 in A New Earth. Falling below and rising above thought. Television and recognizing your space. The concept of moving beyond the compulsive thinking, rising above, and avoiding the unconsciousness of mental fog, or falling below. Using the metaphor of a riverbed and shore to illustrate balance, emphasizing presence over mental domination. Also, reimagining Tolle's discussion of television as a source of distraction and unconsciousness, portraying it as a modern force that lulls us into disconnection. Avoiding judgment of the medium itself, focusing instead on the choice to engage mindfully and with recognizing inner space, woven into the imagery of the sky and clouds, capturing the spacious awareness that exists beyond thought. The woman on the park bench embodies this presence, living in the moment with clarity and peace. The space beyond the stream. In the quiet hum of a morning before the world stirs, there is a moment where the mind is neither chasing nor fleeing. It is a pause, a stillness, where thoughts do not dictate the rhythm of existence. Imagine a riverbed where the water of thought flows ceaselessly. Sometimes a trickle, sometimes a torrent. Most of us live submerged in this current, carried by its momentum, unaware that we can step onto the shore. This shore is not a place of effort, but of surrender, where we neither sink below thought into numbness nor rise above it into abstraction. It is the space of being, where the self is not defined by the chatter of the mind, but by the vastness that holds it. To fall below thought is to drift into the haze of habit, where the mind dulls, time slips away unnoticed. It is the trance of scrolling screens, the endless loop of voices and images that fill the air but leave the soul empty. Picture a family gathered in a living room, face is lit by the flicker of a screen. Each mind tethered to a story that's not their own. The television hums, a modern oracle, weaving narratives that drown out the quiet voice within. It is not the device itself that binds us, but our surrender to its pull, or willingness to let it fill the silence we fear. In this surrender, we lose the thread of our own presence, mistaking distraction for connection. Yet, there is another way. To rise above thought is not to reject it, but to see it for what it is. A fleeting guest in the house of consciousness. Imagine now standing at the edge of a forest, watching clouds drift across the sky. Thoughts are like those clouds, passing through the vastness of awareness. To recognize inner space is to become the sky, not the clouds. It is to rest in the stillness that exists before a thought forms and after it fades. This space is not empty, but alive, a canvas of possibility, where the world is born anew in each moment. It is the pause between breaths, the silence between notes, the gap where life whispers its truth. To live in this space is to walk lightly through the world. Picture a woman sitting on a park bench, her phone untouched in her pocket. The wind carries the laughter of children, the rustle of leaves, and she's there, fully there, not lost in the story of yesterday or the pull of tomorrow. She's not escaping thought, but resting beyond it. Her attention anchored in the now. The television in her home sits silent, not because it's forbidden, but because it no longer holds her. She's found something richer, the quiet joy of being, the freedom of a mind that does not cling the invitation to step out of the stream, to turn off the noise, to discover the space that is always there. It is not a destination, but a remembering. A return to the stillness that is your essence. In that space, the world is not a distraction, but a dance. And you are both the dancer and the music. This has led me to the digital version of The Power of Now by the same author. Some insights that are interchangeable between A New Earth and The Power of Now. And the present moment as the gateway to freedom. Life unfolds only in the now. A single, eternal instant that holds all existence. The mind often pulls us into the past, replaying old stories, or into the future, weaving a tapestry of anxieties or even hopes. But these are illusions, mental constructs that obscure the aliveness of the present. Imagine standing in a forest, feeling the cool air on your skin, hearing the rustle of the leaves, in that moment, there is no regret or anticipation, just being. To live in the now is to step out of the mind's time-bound narrative into that spacious reality where peace resides. Recognizing the mind as a tool, not a master. Thoughts are like waves on the ocean of your consciousness. Constant, but not the essence of who you are. When we identify with every thought, we become prisoners of the mind, dragged through cycles of fear, desire, and judgment. Bringing us back to the clouds and the sky. You are not the clouds. but the vastness that holds them. The sky. By observing thoughts without attachment, you reclaim your role as the witness, the silent awareness that is untouched by the mind's chatter. This shift dissolves suffering and reveals the stillness beneath. We surrender to what is. Resistance to the present moment creates pain. When we fight reality, wishing a situation, emotion, or experience were different, we build a wall between ourselves and peace. Here we are back to the traffic analogies, but I have to say it. Imagine you're sitting in traffic, tense and frustrated. Now, imagine accepting the moment fully, letting go of the need for it to be otherwise. This surrender isn't passivity, but a deep alignment with life's flow. By embracing what is, you open a door to inner calm, where even discomfort becomes a teacher. The body, an anchor to presence. The body is always in the now, a faithful guide to presence. When the mind races, tuning into the breath, the weight of your feet on the ground, and even the rhythm of your heartbeat can pull you back to the moment. Try this. Pause. Feel the air entering your lungs. The subtle pulse in your hands. This simple act cuts through the mental noise, grounding you in the reality of now. The body is a portal to the inner space where true aliveness resides. The ego thrives on separation, convincing us we are our thoughts, roles, or stories. It feeds on conflict, comparison, and the need to be special. But in the now, the ego dissolves. Picture a moment of pure joy, watching a sunset or laughing with a friend, where the I fades and only the experience remains. By resting in presence, you step beyond the ego's illusions, connecting with the shared essence that unites all life. And how do these insights resonate with a new earth in the sections I referenced? Well, the idea of falling below and rising above thought aligns with observing thoughts without being consumed by them, as described in The Power of Now. The critique of television as a distraction parallels the emphasis on escaping unconscious mental patterns. Recognizing inner space in a new earth, it mirrors the spacious awareness of the present moment. Where you rest as the observer, not the thinker. Together, the teachings invite us to dwell on the now, free from the mind's distortions. How do we apply it? Well, pause and breathe. When caught in mental loops, take 10 seconds to focus on your breath. Notice the air moving in and out. This anchors you in the now. Observing without judgment. Next time a strong emotion or thought arises, watch it like a cloud passing in the sky. Don't fight it, just let it be. Also, limiting distractions. Like the television example, set aside time to disconnect from screens and sit in silence. Notice what emerges when the noise fades. Feel your body, using physical sensations. Like right now, I'm consciously thinking about my feet on the floor. To anchor in, to return to the present when your mind wanders. I want to thank you so very much for listening to yet another session inspired the teachings of Eckhart Tolle. A new earth. For the first time ever on this channel, tying in some of the insights with the power of now. Thank you so very much for listening. Multiversal Soul Familia, with much gratitude and appreciation from my heart chakra to yours. Brightest of blessings and agape omni love to all.